Okay, let's just say it. The Forbidden has finally been revealed. Geshu Lin might actually be back. Yes, that Geshu Lin, the disgraced general swallowed by Overthrax, the one fans have been begging to see since version 1.0. And in one of the wildest turns we've seen in months, a brand new screenshot has basically confirmed it. Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta po sa inyong lahat? The new screenshot image, clearly from the beta, shows Qiuyuan and Geshu Lin standing on opposite ends of what looks like a massive seesaw. Qiuyuan's calm, almost meditative posture on the left contrasts sharply with Geshu Lin's combat-ready stance on the right. It's poetic symmetry. Two halves of the same story, and if you ask me, this scene screams confrontation. This isn't a friendly cameo. This looks like an ideological clash waiting to happen. Now, this could easily tie into Qiuyuan's upcoming story quest. Thematically, it makes sense. Qiuyuan's lore has always circled around balance, duality, and more ambiguity. And who better to represent the opposite extreme than Geshu Lin, the man who fell from grace chasing after glory. The visual alone already tells a story. Calm on one side and chaos on the other. And let's not pretend this came out of nowhere. Last month, Josh Wichard, Geshu Lin's voice actor, dropped a little purple devil emoji in a post related to the finale animated cinematics. Fans immediately went feral, connecting dots faster than a conspiracy board. Of course, Wichard later claimed he won't be voicing Geshu Lin in upcoming content. But come on, that's a classic misdirection. If I had $1 for every time a voice actor said, "I'm not in this project," right before being in that project, I'd have enough to pull for every limited banner in Wuwa history. The timing also lines up with the 2.7 livestream, where there was a blink and you'll miss it shot. Qiuyuan seemingly talking to someone shrouded in shadows, with what looked suspiciously like Geshu Lin's silhouette. At the time, people said, including myself, it was too blurry to be conclusive. And then came the major leak from the Qiuyuan main's Reddit server, which broke down the supposed storyline in detail. According to it, Qiuyuan was dispatched by the Mingting Internal Security Bureau to eliminate Geshu Lin. But during his mission, he discovered that the evidence against Geshu Lin was flimsy at best. So, instead of carrying out the order, Qiuyuan spares him, a decision that ultimately leads to him crossing paths and assisting the Rover. The leak also claimed that Geshu Lin will have 3 distinct combat phases, a step above Galbrena, Augusta, and Sunny, who only features 2. Here's the wild twist. Geshu Lin actually played a role in Scar's escape, the other long-awaited fan favorite husband though. But now, with this new screenshot, it's undeniable. Of course, for legal reasons, I cannot show the image here. But let's just say if you've seen the leaks floating around, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The lighting, the character model, the posture, everything screams Geshu Lin. It's him. 100% him. And the best part? This might not just be a cameo. This could be the start of something much bigger. We've seen Kuro Games slowly reintroduce older lore figures into the main storyline, first as an NPC, then as playable characters. If they're setting Geshu Lin up this early in Qiuyuan's quest, it's entirely possible they're building towards a full redemption arc in the 3.x updates. Imagine that. The defamed general, reborn through the corruption that once destroyed him, now wielding tacit powers beyond comprehension. Gameplay-wise, that opens up so many possibilities. Remember, Geshu Lin was known as a devil-may-care warrior, a general who used brute force over common sense. If his rebirth through Overthrax gave him tacit abilities, he could easily become a unique hybrid. A heavy attack buffer whose damage scales off Echo's skill. That would put him in perfect synergy with Qiuyuan, who thrives on buffing Echo skill abilities. Picture it, Geshu Lin buffing Jiyan's heavy attacks, amplifying his burst rotations, maybe even generating energy through tactical parries. And if Qiuyuan joins the mix, you'd have a triad of power. Qiuyuan's buffs, Jiyan's relentless offense, and Geshu Lin's corrupted tactics all feeding into each other. That would be one of the most cracked comps in the entire game. And since he survived Overtrax, it is possible he has healing abilities, something that Jiyan should have had since Jiyan is a doctor. And let's not forget the lore implications. Geshu Lin's fall was never about weakness, it was about conviction. His obsession to end Overtrax and end the suffering of the people in Huanglong led to his downfall. If he returns, especially with Overtrax's influence is still lingering, we could be looking at a character walking the razor's edge between hero and villain. He could be both the sword and the warning. And that's what makes this so fascinating. Geshu Lin isn't just a character fans want because he looks cool. He's the personification of Wuthering Waves' central themes: ambition, corruption, and the cost of glory. His return wouldn't just be hype for gameplay, it'd be poetic for the story. The defamed general returning to face the consequences of his pursuit of truth is standing opposite the man who represents equilibrium. It's mythic storytelling at its best. And honestly, this is the redemption arc we've been waiting for. The fandom never truly let Geshu Lin go. And every update, every rumor, there's always someone asking, when will he come back? Now, with this screenshot, there's hope again. Maybe not immediate hope. We might not see him playable until version 3.0 or beyond, but the seed has been planted. So, what do you guys think? Are you ready to see Geshu Lin finally make his comeback? Will he rise as a hero or even fall deeper into corruption? And more importantly, can your Jiyan handle the synergy if Geshu Lin ends up being a heavy attack buffer? Because if that happens, the meta's about to implode in the best possible way. One thing's for sure, Wuthering Waves just got a lot more interesting. The Forbidden General might be coming home and he's not returning quietly. So, if this video resonated with you, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell for Geshu Lin's return. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po and I will see you in the next video drop. Goodbye!